Hey everybody, it's
And
Advix.
it's Shinigami Greed.
You're watching Team Onka Phoenix, and I recovered.
Yay! But
Yay!
but you're still a rotting bag of flesh now.
Yup, beautiful. I climb up a ladder to see Barbarian ass. But yeah, about to show off something that I'm sure a lot of people know about, but... That... What the?
He just wanted to give you a hug, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
Dead. Slam jam.
Slam Jam.
Come on and
At least it's...
slam, and welcome to the jam.
Oh no, I was just about to say at least it wasn't a Space Jam, but you beat me to it.
Ha ha ha! And then somebody makes Charles Barkley for this game.
But yeah, the Iaito. Really neat weapon. That's a pretty good moveset actually. Its heavy attack is a lunging horizontal slash, which has a bit of delay to it. Now, the delay might not sound like that might sound like detrimental, but it's actually really good for catching people, in the middle of their dodging animation. They see you pull back, it's like, oh crap, gotta dodge, but because it still has that bit of build up, you more often than not, you hit them right as they get out of their dodging animation. So yeah, plus, just like
I
every other
never knew
katana...
about that one.
What, the Iaito?
Oh, the booming purple moss down there.
Oh yeah, and trust me, you really want it for this place.
Yes, that would have helped a lot. Oh god, these bridges. I always thought these these bridges would actually fall, would actually break completely.
They actually have, like, kind of weird hitboxes. There are points where if you stand on it, like, you won't move as far as the bridge does, so you fall off. It's really weird.
Also, there is a dead body down below you.
Yep, and we'll be getting to that shortly. But first, angry doggies. Angry doggies that breathe fire.
I want one.
I don't.
I wonder, and they're clearly model swaps that are somewhat shrunk from the poison dog. So,
Well, they weren't poisoned. They just inflicted bleeding. What am I looking at?
I have no idea what you're looking at. Then again, in Blighttown, nobody ever knows what they're looking at, or looking
Yeah.
for that matter. Blighttown is confusing.
It is, but like I like it for this one reason. There's a lot to explore here. There's a lot of stuff to find, and you're rewarded for really going out of your way, and I appreciate that. I really do. Granted, like, the enemies are just like a huge pain in the ass, but there's actually only a few dead ends here. Most of the
This game has moments where I wish. It's an odd thing, but there's a certain game I've played called Invictus, and you can actually grab enemies in it as any melee class. And then when you grab them, you can actually interact with the environment when you have them grabbed. Like, if you drag them over to like a pot on the ground or a torch or a breakable torch, you can smash them through it for the grab. Or if you go near a wall, you can smash them into the wall. Or
you know what? that would have been... Actually, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, really. But that would have been a really neat thing to implement if for, like, the Path of the Dragon, you know? For when you actually become a Dragonian. Because, I'm getting way ahead of myself right here. But, the higher you are in the Path of the Dragon, the more melee damage you do. And what I mean by melee damage, I mean like unhanded melee damage.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you see, there really isn't a point to not having a weapon in the first place. You know? Like there is really no benefit to having empty hands. And I think, you know, just that added unhanded buff to, you know, when you're in the Path of the Dragon, it really would have
really.
It would have helped if you had like some more melee options, such as like a grab, or it could have been really fucking cool if you could bite someone's head off.
I think
You know?
if I'm going back to the grabbing thing in Vindictus, probably the best thing ever that me and my other friends discovered on it. If you go near a ledge when you have someone, you actually do a special animation where you shove them towards the ledge, and then you just plant your foot square in their back and kick them off.
Nice.
It is the most beautiful thing ever. It would have been so nice to do that to these assholes.
Unfortunately, the combat is a little too simplistic.
Pretty much. Then we can watch all the Dark Souls purists crucify us for saying that.
Yeah, each weapon has a total of 6 animations.
Oh, come on, man! You broke his house. He was just asleep in his bedroom, man.
You looked at me funny.
And then something died off screen. You got the souls for it.
But actually, I think it was one of the dogs.
And then something else died off screen.
It actually happens a lot in Blighttown.
Yes, it does.
Random things will see you, try to chase after you, and then do something stupid.
No, Advix, there's nothing down there.
Yeah, I forgot what I was thinking of was being on the ledge above.
Oh wait, wait. There's a blow dart guy.
Yep.
Blowgun, whatever. They're all annoying. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we see the Advix without his spider shield out, looking for the blow dart guy. He is a confused creature, seeking his prey with much caution, but not going about it quite the right way.
Well, Rosalina, you know, she likes to play it safe.
Except she's not, because she doesn't have the spider shield out.
That the Black Knight shield is all you really need.
I would have laughed if you'd mistaken that for another area where there's actually a ramp down from something that looks like that, and just walked off the edge right there.
Ba-do-do-do-do.
Dun, 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 la. Oh dear, something sounds angry at you.
Yep.
Now the funny thing is, on these areas of ground that are around the edge of Blighttown, there are certain places where you look like you can safely follow these, but you will die instantly, even if it's a few feet.
Yeah.
Rah 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 rah.
Yeah,
They're very angry at you.
All of a sudden the steepness picks up and you just slide off.
It's not even that, you just die instantly upon touching it. So
Wait,
you
what?
fall. There are places where you can fall 2 feet in Blighttown and instantly die.
Probably because I realized you had no way of getting back.
Pretty much.
Although, like, in one playthrough, there was a really weird... Yup, killed him through the wall.
Yep, that... Dark Souls.
Yeah, thankfully there's just like a split second where your weapon phases through the wall before it goes into that, you know, bouncing off animation. It's really easy to exploit that. Really useful too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Particularly in On Orlando.
Doors. And you almost went off again. I'm looking forward to the next time you do.
Yeah. Like, I see that thing back there, I'm like, where the hell is it? You know, that... Like, you can just see it through that busted up wall. And I realize, ah, crap, I gotta go back.
Oh, lovely. Blighttown is so lovely. Nobody likes Blighttown. Nobody.
Like, again, the only thing I like about Blighttown is just how there's so much to explore. But that's just about all I like about it. The enemies are a pain in the ass. Don't stand on those planks, by the way. You'll fall through.
Those actually will break, unlike the insanely rickety bridges. Which, in retrospect, I am actually quite thankful those do not fall apart under your feet.
Yeah, right.
Granted, that would be a completely Dark Souls thing to do, and they should fall apart under your feet based on logic. But they don't.
It's one of those rare instances in which the game isn't as bad as it could be.
Dark Souls hates you.
And yet it's willing to throw you a bone at some points. Not here, though. Got a dart blower. And I know it's just a matter of time before I get... Nope. God damn it. But yeah, there's that stagger that the Zweihander has that I was talking about before. Where even if you miss with it, you know, with that, the heavy attack, even when you miss with it, there's like a small, you know, area effect where it staggers things around it.
Yup.
Again, really nice for, you know, giving you a window.
And that thing is just nasty.
It's so out of, like, I was about to say it's so out of place. It's not so much that, it's just, like, that's the only one of its kind, and it looks kind of like a mini-boss, but there's a real easy way to kill it.
You mean go behind it and hack at its ass?
Yeah. And I'll be showing that off, but it's just... I mean...
You should have kicked him off the bladder. Because it's funny.
It's funny, but it doesn't do enough damage.
It should. Granted, that would be hilarious to use on invading players.
But yeah, like that... Yeah, honestly. But that, that thing, you know, it's... Like, it doesn't really go out of its way to attack you. Oh, and I get caught by the grab.
He gave you a hug.
No, my sexy face! I'm so goddamn cautious, because I swear I can never memorize the enemy placement.
Yeah, there's a barbarian down there.
I remembered him, because he was a pain in my ass on a few occasions. But, that's it for now.
Yep.
See you next time, folks.